What up, SFAM? It's your boy Lynch back here on another motherfucking video. SFAM, stand up, salute, stay focused and motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time. Looking through my Discord. If y'all want to join my Discord, which I highly recommend that you do, please go to the very bottom link in the description. Join the Discord, man. I take all my reactions over there. Let's go. Y'all can get it, man. Y'all feel me? Checking out my Discord, we got Sarah L, who put the hashtag SFAMReact and put the link to the video requesting us to react to the fat electrician, man. The U.S. military's new $10,800 smart scope aimbot. Yo, my question is, who's gonna use this freaking $10,800 scope? You know what I'm saying? Who are they gonna sign it over to? You gotta sign it over to somebody. Now, these things are freaking expensive, and if they lose it, it's gonna be a freaking wrap. $10,000? I wouldn't even want to sign for this thing because it costs so much, but it's so small. I wouldn't want it. Y'all can keep it, man. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into it, man. Fat Electrician got a new banger. SFAM, stand up, salute, stay focused and motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time. Let's go.
Uncle Sam is about to turn every grunt in the military into a sniper. If you don't know, the Army's getting new weapons. The big takeaway from it is they shoot bigger bullets, meaning they have more kinetic energy on impact and they have a longer effective range. But that doesn't really do a whole lot for you unless you can actually hit the target. And that's why Uncle Sam
be able to see it.
Every close combat optic and ACOG.
No more CCOs and no more ACOG. I love a lot of people. I don't like the CCOs. Well, when you compare the CCOs to the ACOG, I like the ACOG better because it's upgraded. I like upgraded things, but this thing is just way too expensive for me to sign for. I don't know if I do it, man. I don't know. Because if I lose it, I'm going to be real upset. Y'all feel me? Let's go.
Control system. And these things cost $10,800 a piece. And the things they're capable of doing is absolutely not allowed to say
phenomenal.
The first 30 seconds. It's okay, we can play this game. These new scopes are banging legumes.
Banging legumes.
Wait for it. 30 seconds. I'm trying to tell you this new scope is fucking nuts. All right, let me break this down for you. The bottom piece is a 1 to 6x variable zoom scope. That top piece, however, is basically fucking Hogwarts. That's where all the magic happens. Basically, it's a ballistic calculator and rangefinder all wrapped up into one.
That's
so
tight. Okay.
Crosshairs on whatever you want to reach out and touch.
And it'll tell you all that information.
It's gonna automatically find the range between you and the target, and then it's going to account for bullet drop, temperature outside, barometric pressure.
This is
wind
crazy,
and
bro.
automatically adjust the crosshairs for you. This scope literally does everything except set up the GoFundMe page for that motherfucker's funeral. And
I think I've changed my mind. If I could have this thing and I needed to know all that information, yes, I'll freaking sign for it, man. I'll do it. 10,800 is a deployment. I hear you, Defiant Sense. Yeah, that's crazy. But I'd do it, man. Now I've changed my mind. I'd sign for it. I just would make sure I just would not lose it. Point blank, period. Let's go.
Bear in mind, it's not just going to be the designated marksman that has one of these. Every American grunt on the battlefield is going to have fucking Skynet as a spotter now. Now, to be fair to the snipers, that's not everything a sniper does. It's going to be close enough most of the time. Look, it's never a war crime the first time, but I'm pretty sure Geneva isn't going to be happy that we're about to start running an aimbot. The effective range that the average soldier can hit a target with this thing is going to be 900 yards.
Are you serious?
Sounded like buttholes puckering and bad guys furiously typing into Google how far is 900 yards. And that's not even all it does. It can also directly interface with your night vision goggles.
That's a long. Here, let me do some math real quick, man. I should have known this already. 2,700 feet, 822 meters. We have on our firing range, on our range, it's a 300 meter target. 300 meters. This one's 800 meters, y'all. That's freaking crazy. That's almost triple. Let's go.
Goggles and the fire control systems of your teammates, meaning that you can mark a target in your scope and your teammates can see it in their scope, which kind of makes tracer rounds obsolete, subsequently making it harder to spot you in a firefight. A new gun shooting bigger bullets is great, but this new optic is going to change small.
It definitely is. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd never use a fancy scope like that. What happens when the battery dies? Well, when the battery dies, the scope actually runs off of fiber optics, so you will still have a 1 to 6x variable zoom.
It's freaking
scope,
crazy, man.
Is 1 to 6 times better than no scope. No, it isn't. I use iron sights on everything. I never use a scope because a scope could fail. Wow, what a great point. I bet you walk everywhere too because your car might break down.
There you go. Look.
On the battlefield, I don't need to argue with you. I can just point to history. Once upon a time in 2004, the Marine Corps finally got ACOGs. Shortly thereafter, they found themselves in the Battle of Fallujah. And when the smoke cleared from that battle, they had to launch an investigation because the enemy accused the Marines of war crimes.
Come on,
due
really?
To the sheer amount of bad guys that had been shot in the fucking head.
Accuse them of war crimes because they were losing so much. Really? That's what y'all do? Because y'all lost so much. Y'all some sore losers. Sore losers, bruh. Wow. I'm rewind a little bit, see what he said again.
They found themselves in the Battle of Fallujah. And when the smoke cleared from that battle, they had to launch an investigation because the enemy accused the Marines of war crimes due to the sheer amount of bad guys that had been shot in the fucking head. And it was found that the Marines were absolutely not doing anything.
Hey, you guys shot too many of our battle buddies in their heads. Wow, really? That's crazy, man. That is freaking crazy.
Wrong. They were out there giving metallic face high fives fair and square. It was a combination of bad guys firing through windowsills and Marines having the appropriate optics to accurately fire back.
There you go.
The ACOG, which is a pretty basic 4x zoom scope. So I can't imagine what's going to happen when they get their hands on something like this. In conclusion, if you think life isn't like a video game, you're probably right, but you're becoming more and more wrong by the day. Merch store and other links available at Electrician.com. Quack bang out.
All right, man. Once again, I'm really loving that one, man. I'm really loving it because he's teaching me something. My only thing is this. The Army constantly, often tries to upgrade something and say, hey, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. And it either doesn't happen or it takes a long time to happen. So, just like we were talking about earlier today or yesterday, at my unit, we're supposed to be getting some new equipment. But it has been heard before. So someone in my unit was like, you know, I'll believe it when I see it. This is supposed to happen. And they informed us. We were informed that something's supposed to happen. But at the same time, that person was like, I'll believe it when I see it. I kind of have the same attitude when it comes to what Fat Electrician is saying, that everybody's going to get these new scope. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. I'm glad I'm going to openly welcome it with open arms, but we'll see if it actually happens, man. When it does, we'll be in there like swimwear. Thank y'all for watching, man. It's your boy Thursday Lynch, SFAM stand up salute. Stay focused and motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time. Hope y'all have a lovely day, man. Thank y'all for watching. I love y'all. Deuces. We out.